Hello everybody, and welcome to the channel. Hope you're all doing well and doing awesome things. I just kind of wanted to kind of share. I made this video here to share my top five book reads. Um, they are categorized like by genre, and like I kind of put them in order from kind of maybe a bit beginner to advanced reading. Um, yeah, we'll just kind of get into it. Um, yeah, all right. Goosebumps. R.L. Stein. Kids. I'd say young adult. Depends. I started out like going to bookstores on weekends. My mom like introduced me to this at a young age, like reading. So I'd go to bookstores, pick out like a book. Yeah, and I'd go could be Goosebumps like Fear Street. And these are like just really awesome, like just vivid memories of like the series. Really, really well done. Yeah, so I mean like you could start off kind of like with just kind of like an idea, like just kind of start small. If you are just like starting out to read. And I do have to say this as well. It's not on here. I didn't make note of it on this on this board here, but I do want to say that really ideally, um I think everybody should utilize this. I mean, your reading skills um by at least looking up or actually reading how to read a book. Like go to the library. It's an amazing resource for reference and like just for getting like for borrowing and like free resources. I mean, access to the library. I think that's a really great. It's useful. Like especially if you're a student and for studying as well. I think it's just really it's a good resource, a good place to kind of maybe start. If you take up the skill or pick up the habit of like trying to get into reading, because I think it's invaluable, sharpens your skills, and I think it's really good. So I wanted to say, long story short, get like a book on how to read, and you find out the key ideas and like the sections and just like how to break apart the book and just take apart the book, and then, I mean, you kind of can maybe take some of those, utilize those skills and tools that you learn, and you can eventually advance your reading abilities and skills. So yeah, so with that being said, the next a book I'm choosing here is Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. This is a memoir, absolutely riveting, fast paced, and the story's really incredible. I mean, I just think it's really great for us to be learning from one another and just like hearing out other people's, stories. I just think like this was just like a standout to me by Phil Knight. Just like how he created Nike, and yeah, it's just a really well done book. So, all right, so going to the next book, Project Hail Mary, by Andy Weir. It's a fiction book. Man, this was just another level. I just kind of felt like I was in outer space. With the story, like it's just really awesome. Takes you to, like I said, another level of rating. And the story is just really just well done. And I just couldn't. It was just a page grabber. I couldn't put it down. So that was props out to Project Hail Mary. Really good. All right, the next one is Flow. All right, so it's a nonfiction. I find it like informative, kind of more advanced. In terms of like maybe like a book on like psychology. I think it's kind of a bit more advanced. It's a good book, but I think you'd kind of need like like some kind of basis before just like jumping into flow. But it is really a well done book, and it is by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. So consider reading this. I mean, if you feel like you can tackle it. And lastly, the one that takes the cake for me is Lord of the Rings. under literature. The whole series from start to finish. This was a just amazing piece of literary work by J.R. Tolkien. You can't really go wrong with Lord of the Rings. It just touches on everything from like narratives to heroes to like the whole like quest and finding yourself to like, oh man, it's just amazing from, like I said, start to finish. Really just amazing piece of literary work. um yeah, so those are like my top five basically reads, good reads, everything you guys really should maybe consider checking out. And yeah, going forward, I'm hoping to post some more kind of creative content for you guys. And like I said, keep the peace and hope all is going well with everybody. And I'm out.